Today, Georgia judge will hear arguments on whether to release publicly a report from the grand jury investigating former President Trump and his allies' efforts to overturn the state's 2020 election results. The report could recommend criminal charges against some of the targets of the investigation. CBS News reporter Graham Cates is in the studio with us, and he has been following the story and joins us now. What's up, Graham? So, talk to me about what's happening today specifically.
Today, a judge is going to hear arguments from lawyers for media organizations as well as the district attorney's office about whether this lengthy report created by a special purpose grand jury should be released to the public or whether portions of it should be released. And the reason they're having this discussion is because the grand jury makes this report instead of indicting. What makes the grand jury special in this case is that they're able to conduct this investigation, and in exchange for being able to have all those investigatory powers, they don't have the ability to actually indict. They can make recommendations. And so this discussion is about whether it's okay. Let's say there is no indictment, but there's lots of bad stuff in there about individual people. Is that okay to release that publicly?
Mm-hmm. So we don't know the detail. We haven't seen the report because that's what you're talking about. But we have an idea of what could be in there. You mentioned that if they think they can make recommendations about indictments. What do we know about the contents of this report?
Over about 7 months, they interviewed dozens of people ranging from kind of low-level, state-level employees and staffers all the way up to Senator Lindsey Graham and people that very well known on the federal level. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Trump's former attorney and former New York Mayor, Rudy Giuliani. And they indicated, the DA's office indicated along the way that some of the people being interviewed, in particular Giuliani and 16 people who were called alternate or fake electors, those were people who faced exposure and possible criminal charges themselves, not just Trump. And so there should be a wide range of people detailed in the report and who themselves face exposure. And that's why they're trying to wrestle with, is it okay to release this at least before there's an indictment made?
Right.
So could anyone else face charges, and what would that process look like?
Other people could face charges. We really don't know for sure at this point who could face charges. We've gotten some indication of who were of interest to investigators, to the district attorney's office, and those are the people we've mentioned so far, as well as Trump himself. But we weren't there for the interviews, and most people were pretty tight-lipped about what they were asked about. And so we're really, I would like to see the report. And in some ways, we're waiting, even if the report is made public, we're waiting for the district attorney to act.
I bet you would like to see the report because you've literally been running across New York back and forth covering the various cases and investigations in regards to the Trumps. Did you go down to Georgia? Probably not, right?
No, we have other people down there.
Right. But speaking of that, we know that the former president, reached out to Georgia officials about looking for just a few more votes, right? But he was not interviewed for this. Do we know why?
Well, if you listen to his attorneys who put out a statement yesterday, they say if he wasn't interviewed and he wasn't called in for this, that must mean that he's not going to be charged. But that's not really how grand juries work, right? They could interview him. There's a good chance that he'd go in there and take the fifth. We know that he's done that before during depositions. So they had the ability to call him in. They decided not to. We don't know necessarily what that means. His attorneys say this must mean he's in the clear, but it really doesn't mean that.
Right.
So when will we know if the report is going to be made public, and how long after the decision might it be released?
So I'm sorry this is also vague. Today, the judge is going to hear the arguments. He hasn't said whether he's going to make his decision today, tomorrow, next week. He's typically moved pretty fast. This whole investigation with all those dozens of interviews started in May. So this has been a fast-moving thing.
Yeah.
The indications are that it wouldn't take a long time for at least that decision to be made. And then the DA has been, if the judge has been tight-lipped, the DA has been even more tight-lipped. We really don't know what their timeline is for making these decisions.
And I know this is sort of speculation too, but just because the grand jury suggests that indictments are appropriate doesn't mean that we'll actually see that happen.
Correct. Yeah. So the one thing a special grand jury doesn't have experience with is prosecuting. So they might say our belief is that the laws were broken or that this toed the line, but the ability to actually take that and charge it and get to a conviction or get to a plea deal, that's for the DA to figure out.
Right. Graham Cates, always great talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.